Hey, how's it going? I'm Henry Gillard. I'm the battery caption manager for Dark Sky Percussion. Um, this year at Dark Sky Percussion, we're doing a show called Free, and it's Free PHRE, and it's a really interesting and challenging visual program, as any audience member who looks at the show can tell you. Basically, we're free from the harness, is what we're trying to go for in that sense. We remove the harness at the very beginning of the show, and we put them up and stage them on these backdrops where they stay for the entirety of the program. And the drums are moved around on these 8-foot tall posts that the members manipulate and play on. And the really, really cool thing about doing this program and these props is we get to free ourselves from the conventions and the restrictions of indoor drumline itself. So when you remove the drum from the body, all of a sudden you can do all these visual movements with the upper half of the body, when usually you were restricted to just the legs, the lower half. So we're finding new ways for these guys to move, and the drum is moving in different ways as well. On these 8-foot posts, we can get the drums to go from flat to tilted to 90 degrees. We can move them all the way to the ground. We can move them all the way to 8 feet up in the air. And you'll see in the program that we try to manipulate these drums and play on them in as many different ways as possible, which definitely comes with a lot of challenges, considering conventional drumline, you always have the drum flat or tilted, or it always stays in one plane. Just the way you have to listen in that percussion setting completely changes with our structure. So we've had to really just experiment, because no one's ever done anything like this before, which as an instructor is super fun, because you get to be creative. You're not restricted to any kind of prior teaching methods. A lot of them still work, but now that the drum is, say, 8 feet above your head and not, at playing level, you all of a sudden have new ways to listen. So that's what we're trying to figure out. That's been some of the biggest challenge with the drums as well. But seeing the finished product and what we give to the audience is just, number one, entertaining, and number two, just different, which is what Dark Sky's identity is trying to become. We're just trying to do different things, and we're trying to have fun doing it, and hopefully trying to shape the activity, and that's really what it's all about.